What's going on, everyone? Trust the Buzz here. If you're new to the channel, I make daily Charlotte Hornets content. So if that interests you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you cannot tell by the thumbnail title of the video, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new 4 signings that the Charlotte Hornets signed like an hour ago. And I just kind of did my research and kind of just giving you a quick synopsis of what these guys are. Basically, they're all on Exhibition 10 contracts. So it's kind of so the Hornets will have their rights so they can use them for the G League, even if they were to cut them at training camp. So that's basically that. I don't think any of these guys were to make the roster except one, and I don't think he's going to make the actual roster this year. I think it's just going to be a guy they hold on to. So we're going to talk about those 4 guys. The video might be shaky because, you know, I've been gone for a week. I was on a honeymoon on vacation, so I'm back to work. I got a lot of things planned, so I hope y'all stay tuned for that. But anyway, we're here to talk about these signings, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the first signing is Jalen Crutcher, which we're all familiar with Jalen Crutcher. He played for the Summer League team, and I think he was on the G League team last year, and he's just not that good to me. He makes bad decisions, and he's supposed to be this I don't think he's supposed to be like a playmaking maestro, but he's supposed to be a better playmaker, and he just doesn't make good decisions to me, and he's not the most efficient shooter. He's not that bad of a shooter. He's just not that good of a shooter either. So like I said, he's just for G League purposes, familiar face, familiar name. They just brought him in so they could, go ahead and put him on a G League team. I don't expect anything major to come out of that. Next signing they have is Anthony Duruji. I may be saying his name wrong, but he is a guy who eventually, at first went to Louisiana Tech, then transferred and went and spent 2 years at Florida. And he's just okay. He's not that good offensively. He doesn't have much of an offensive game, but he does shine on the defensive end. He has all the intangibles and measurements you would need to be a good defender. He has a very high motor. So I think that would be good to just kind of see that in play, because we know the Hornets lack tenacity at times. So if that could if he just could be a really good defender somehow and then make the way to the Charlotte Hornets and just be that guy who's just chasing the ball and just being up in everybody's face, I think that would be good. That's one thing I liked about Montrezl Harrell, is that he also, while he wasn't the world's best defender, he just gave that energy, and that's kind of how Duruji plays. He's a little more, toned down than Montrezl Harrell, but his play speaks for itself, and I like that about him. But like I said, his offense has a long way to go, so we'll see where that goes. The next signing is Jalen Sims. So Jalen Sims is a guy from UNC Wilmington, and we know Charlotte Hornets like to stay close to home. He is a bucket. Now, he's not an efficient bucket, but he is a bucket. That's one thing I like about him, is that he can score. He shows the skill set that he can score and that he could be efficient at. I think he just takes bad shots. That's something you can refine. And honestly, I think that could, that's like one of them signings where, hey, I don't expect him to make the team, but let's put him in our system. Not saying our system's the best, but let's put him in our system. Let's see what he can do, and let's work with him, because maybe he could be something more. I think that's one of these signings, especially with Jalen Sims, just because of the fact that he is a bucket getter. He's just not an efficient bucket getter, but you can make anyone efficient if you just, hone in on their skills, refine their skills, and also have him just have a better judgment. At UNC Wilmington, he was allowed to basically just throw up shots. You know what I mean? So hopefully, in a more structured offense and things like that, maybe he'll just do even better. He played for the Toronto Raptors Summer League, and he was a lot better efficient wise, but however, he didn't play that much, so it's nothing to be looking at him. Oh, he's changed. So it shows signs, but you would hope for more. So we'll see what happens with that. My favorite signing is Isaiah Wally out of UConn. He's like a PJ size type forward, but he's more of an inside guy. We knew PJ coming in could shoot. Isaiah Wally has shown signs that he can shoot. He can stretch the floor. He kind of changed his game from his freshman, sophomore year to his junior, senior year. He wasn't just shooting 10 threes a game, but he went to 1.5 threes a game, and he was pretty efficient, as you would want him to be, at least. There's some things about Isaiah Wally where, like I said, the reason he's my favorite signing is because of the fact that he is a really good rim protector. He does leave a lot to be desired with rebounding. I do want to go back and watch him at UConn, a lot more videos to see why his rebound numbers weren't that high. I just saw clips here and there, highlights, and highlights are always going to show the best. But his rebound numbers are pretty low. However, he is only 6'8", and there could have been another center there or something like that to take those rebounds from him. They could have rebounded at a team. I don't know. We know colleges, you can't always just look at the numbers, but his blocking numbers are there, even though I just say you can't always look at the numbers. And he just shows like a refined game on the inside. I think he can be a really good defender. That's one guy I really think that the Hornets want. I really feel that way just because of the fact that we know that we need an inside presence defensively and offensively in some ways. So I think Isaiah Wally maybe could be that guy with some development. It's not going to be something that happens this year. Now, if they end up trading everybody because the team's really bad, I can see this guy getting called up and providing some good, some good games, some decent games. I'm not saying he's going to drop 20. I'm not saying he's going to have 5 blocks, but it's just going to be like after the game, you're like, I'm happy with what I saw, especially, with with the season kind of basically being over at that point if Isaiah Waller's playing. But yeah, I hope they keep this guy. He was on the G League, or not the G League, but he was on the Summer League roster and didn't play, and they still signed him. So I guess he was showing things, even if it's just effort. And we know Steve Clifford's big on that. That probably was enough. And we know that the Hornets lack effort at times. So bringing in a young guy that has a lot of effort, I'm cool with that. But anyway, that does it for this video. Normally I would kind of break each player down in individual videos, but one, I felt like, this was quick news. Two, we don't even know if these guys are going to be on the roster, and if they are, how long. So I didn't want to do all that, but I did want to introduce these guys to the team and just say, welcome to the team. Welcome back to the team for Jalen Crutcher, even though, whatever. But anyway, also, I would like to mention that they didn't get LJ Figueroa. I thought LJ Figueroa would have been a really good signing. However, what do I know? But I thought LJ Figueroa, I would rather have him than Jalen Crutcher. So I'm interested to see maybe LJ Figueroa is taking a deal somewhere else. I don't know. But anyway, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If there's any other content you want to see, let me know down in the comment section below, because I'm trying to just do more, put more content out for the channel. I'm thinking about even adding a podcast to the channel where I talk about other teams. So let me know if that interests you, just because I'm trying to do the best I can. And all my content's around Charlotte Hornets anyway. And since they're doing nothing, it would be nice to have something else. But I have a lot of Charlotte Hornets content planned, and I have other stuff coming up for other Carolina teams. So, hush, hush on that. I mean, even though I just told you, but thank you so much for watching once again, and go ahead and subscribe. It's the best way to help the channel, and also like the video, because that's also the best way you can help the channel. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.